81
81.
81.
صيغة الماضي رقم 1.
Past tense 1.
Past tense 1.
كتب.
To write.
To write.
هو كتب رسالة.
He wrote a letter.
He wrote a letter.
وهي كتبت بطاقة.
And she wrote a card.
And she wrote a card.
قرأ.
To read.
To read.
هو قرأ مجلة.
He read a magazine.
He read a magazine.
وهي قرأت كتابا.
And she read a book.
And she read a book.
أخذ.
To take.
To take.
هو أخذ سيجارة.
He took a cigarette.
He took a cigarette.
وهي أخذت قطعة شوكولا.
She took a piece of chocolate.
She took a piece of chocolate.
هو كان غير مخلص، أما هي فكانت مخلصة.
He was disloyal, but she was loyal.
He was disloyal, but she was loyal.
هو كان كسولا، أما هي فكانت مجتهدة.
He was lazy, but she was hard-working.
He was lazy, but she was hard-working.
هو كان فقيرا، أما هي فكانت غنية.
He was poor, but she was rich.
He was poor, but she was rich.
لم يكن لديه مال، وإنما ديون.
He had no money, only debts.
He had no money, only debts.
لم يكن محظوظا، وإنما منحوسا.
He had no luck, only bad luck.
He had no luck, only bad luck.
لم يكن ناجحا، وإنما فاشلا.
He had no success, only failure.
He had no success, only failure.
لم يكن مسرورا، وإنما مستاء.
He was not satisfied, but dissatisfied.
He was not satisfied, but dissatisfied.
لم يكن سعيدا، وإنما يائسا.
He was not happy, but sad.
He was not happy, but sad.
لم يكن ظريفا، وإنما ثقيل الظل.
He was not friendly, but unfriendly.
He was not friendly, but unfriendly.
82.
82.
82.
الماضي 2.
Past tense 2.
Past tense 2.
هل قد توجب عليك أن تستدعي الإسعاف؟
Did you have to call an ambulance?
Did you have to call an ambulance?
هل قد توجب عليك أن تستدعي الطبيب؟
Did you have to call the doctor?
Did you have to call the doctor?
هل قد توجب عليك أن تستدعي الشرطة؟
Did you have to call the police?
Did you have to call the police?
هل لديك رقم التليفون؟ كان لا يزال معي منذ لحظات.
Do you have the telephone number? I had it just now.
Do you have the telephone number? I had it just now.
هل لديك العنوان؟ كان لا يزال معي منذ لحظات.
Do you have the address? I had it just now.
Do you have the address? I had it just now.
هل لديك خريطة المدينة؟ كانت لا تزال معي منذ لحظات.
Do you have the city map? I had it just now.
Do you have the city map? I had it just now.
هل جاء في الموعد؟ لم يستطع أن يأتي في الموعد.
Did he come on time? He could not come on time.
Did he come on time? He could not come on time.
هل وجد الطريق؟ لم يستطع أن يجد الطريق.
Did he find the way? He could not find the way.
Did he find the way? He could not find the way.
هل فهمك؟ لم يستطع أن يفهمني.
Did he understand you? He could not understand me.
Did he understand you? He could not understand me.
لماذا لم تستطع أن تأتي في الموعد؟
Why could you not come on time?
Why could you not come on time?
لماذا لم تستطع أن تجد الطريق؟
Why could you not find the way?
Why could you not find the way?
لماذا لم تستطع أن تفهمه؟
Why could you not understand him?
Why could you not understand him?
لم أستطع أن آتي في الموعد لأنه لم يسير أي باص.
I could not come on time because there were no buses.
I could not come on time because there were no buses.
لم أستطع أن أجد الطريق لأني ما كان معي خريطة المدينة.
I could not find the way because I had no city map.
I could not find the way because I had no city map.
لم أستطع أن أفهمه لأن الموسيقى كانت صاخبة جدا.
I could not understand him because the music was so loud.
I could not understand him because the music was so loud.
لقد توجب علي أن آخذ تاكسي سيارة أجرة.
I had to take a taxi.
I had to take a taxi.
لقد توجب علي أن أشتري خارطة مدينة.
I had to buy a city map.
I had to buy a city map.
لقد توجب علي أن أطفئ الراديو.
I had to switch off the radio.
I had to switch off the radio.
83.
83.
83.
صيغة الماضي رقم 3.
Past tense 3.
Past tense 3.
هاتف.
To make a call.
To make a call.
لقد اتصلت هاتفيا.
I made a call.
I made a call.
اتصلت بالهاتف طيلة الوقت.
I was talking on the phone all the time.
I was talking on the phone all the time.
سأل طلب.
To ask.
To ask.
قد سألت.
I asked.
I asked.
كنت دائما أسأل.
I always asked.
I always asked.
حكى، قص، روى.
To narrate.
To narrate.
لقد رويت.
I narrated.
I narrated.
لقد رويت القصة بكاملها.
I narrated the whole story.
I narrated the whole story.
تعلم، حفظ.
To study.
To study.
لقد تعلمت، ذاكرت.
I studied.
I studied.
لقد ذاكرت طيلة المساء.
I studied the whole evening.
I studied the whole evening.
عمل، اشتغل.
To work.
To work.
لقد اشتغلت.
I worked.
I worked.
لقد اشتغلت طيلة النهار.
I worked all day long.
I worked all day long.
أكل.
To eat.
To eat.
لقد أكلت.
I ate.
I ate.
لقد أكلت كل الطعام.
I ate all the food.
I ate all the food.
84.
84.
84.
الماضي 4.
Past tense 4.
Past tense 4.
يقرأ.
To read.
To read.
لقد قرأت للتو.
I read.
I read.
لقد قرأت كل الرواية.
I read the whole novel.
I read the whole novel.
يفهم.
To understand.
To understand.
لقد فهمت للتو.
I understood.
I understood.
لقد فهمت كل النص.
I understood the whole text.
I understood the whole text.
يجيب.
To answer.
To answer.
لقد أجبت للتو.
I answered.
I answered.
لقد أجبت على كل الأسئلة.
I answered all the questions.
I answered all the questions.
أنا أعلم هذا. لقد علمت هذا للتو.
I know that. I knew that.
I know that. I knew that.
أنا أكتب هذا. لقد كتبت هذا للتو.
I write that. I wrote that.
I write that. I wrote that.
أنا أسمع هذا. لقد سمعت هذا للتو.
I hear that. I heard that.
I hear that. I heard that.
أنا أحضر هذا. لقد أحضرت هذا للتو.
I'll get it. I got it.
I'll get it. I got it.
أنا آتي بهذا. لقد أتيت بهذا للتو.
I'll bring that. I brought that.
I'll bring that. I brought that.
أنا أشتري هذا. لقد اشتريت هذا للتو.
I'll buy that. I bought that.
I'll buy that. I bought that.
أنا أتوقع هذا. لقد توقعت هذا للتو.
I expect that. I expected that.
I expect that. I expected that.
أنا أشرح هذا. لقد شرحت هذا للتو.
I'll explain that. I explained that.
I'll explain that. I explained that.
أنا أعرف هذا. لقد عرفت هذا للتو.
I know that. I knew that.
I know that. I knew that.
85.
85.
85.
أسئلة صيغة الماضي رقم 1.
Questions. Past tense 1.
Questions. Past tense 1.
كم شربت؟
How much did you drink?
How much did you drink?
كم أنجزت من العمل؟
How much did you work?
How much did you work?
كم كتبت؟
How much did you write?
How much did you write?
كيف نمت؟
How did you sleep?
How did you sleep?
كيف اجتزت الامتحان؟
How did you pass the exam?
How did you pass the exam?
كيف عثرت على الطريق؟
How did you find the way?
How did you find the way?
مع من تكلمت؟
Who did you speak to?
Who did you speak to?
مع من تواعدت؟
With whom did you make an appointment?
With whom did you make an appointment?
مع من احتفلت في عيد الميلاد؟
With whom did you celebrate your birthday?
With whom did you celebrate your birthday?
أين كنت؟
Where were you?
Where were you?
أين كنت تعيش؟
Where did you live?
Where did you live?
أين كنت تشتغل؟
Where did you work?
Where did you work?
بما نصحت؟
What did you suggest?
What did you suggest?
ماذا أكلت؟
What did you eat?
What did you eat?
ماذا تعلمت؟
What did you experience?
What did you experience?
كم كانت سرعتك وأنت تقود؟
How fast did you drive?
How fast did you drive?
كم دام الطيران؟
How long did you fly?
How long did you fly?
إلى أي علو قفزت؟
How high did you jump?
How high did you jump?
86.
86.
86.
أسئلة الماضي 2.
Questions. Past tense 2.
Questions. Past tense 2.
أية ربطة عنق قد لبست؟
Which tie did you wear?
Which tie did you wear?
أية سيارة قد اشتريت؟
Which car did you buy?
Which car did you buy?
أية جريدة قد اشتركت بها؟
Which newspaper did you subscribe to?
Which newspaper did you subscribe to?
من رأيت؟
Who did you see?
Who did you see?
من قابلت؟
Who did you meet?
Who did you meet?
من الذي تعرفت عليه؟
Who did you recognize?
Who did you recognize?
متى نهضت من النوم؟
When did you get up?
When did you get up?
متى بدأت؟
When did you start?
When did you start?
متى انتهيت؟
When did you finish?
When did you finish?
لماذا استيقظت؟
Why did you wake up?
Why did you wake up?
لماذا أصبحت مدرسا؟
Why did you become a teacher?
Why did you become a teacher?
لماذا أخذت سيارة أجرة؟
Why did you take a taxi?
Why did you take a taxi?
من أين أتيت؟
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
إلى أين ذهبت؟
Where did you go?
Where did you go?
أين كنت؟
Where were you?
Where were you?
من ساعدت؟
Who did you help?
Who did you help?
إلى من كتبت؟
Who did you write to?
Who did you write to?
من جاوبت؟
Who did you reply to?
Who did you reply to?
87
87.
87.
صيغة الماضي للأفعال الواصفة للحال رقم 1.
Past tense of modal verbs 1.
Past tense of modal verbs 1.
كان علينا سقي الأزهار.
We had to water the flowers.
We had to water the flowers.
كان علينا ترتيب الشقة.
We had to clean the apartment.
We had to clean the apartment.
كان علينا غسل الأطباق.
We had to wash the dishes.
We had to wash the dishes.
هل توجب عليكم دفع الحساب؟
Did you have to pay the bill?
Did you have to pay the bill?
هل كان عليكم دفع رسم الدخول؟
Did you have to pay an entrance fee?
Did you have to pay an entrance fee?
هل كان عليكم دفع غرامة؟
Did you have to pay a fine?
Did you have to pay a fine?
من اضطر أن يودع؟
Who had to say goodbye?
Who had to say goodbye?
من اضطر للذهاب إلى البيت مبكرا؟
Who had to go home early?
Who had to go home early?
من اضطر لأخذ القطار؟
Who had to take the train?
Who had to take the train?
لم نرغب في البقاء طويلا.
We did not want to stay long.
We did not want to stay long.
لم نرد أن نشرب شيئا.
We did not want to drink anything.
We did not want to drink anything.
لم نرد أن نزعج أحدا.
We did not want to disturb you.
We did not want to disturb you.
كنت أريد الاتصال بالهاتف.
I just wanted to make a call.
I just wanted to make a call.
كنت أريد طلب سيارة أجرة.
I just wanted to call a taxi.
I wanted to call a taxi.
كنت أريد الذهاب إلى البيت.
Actually, I wanted to drive home.
Actually, I wanted to drive home.
ظننت أنك ستتصل بزوجتك.
I thought you wanted to call your wife.
I thought you wanted to call your wife.
ظننت أنك ستتصل بالاستعلامات.
I thought you wanted to call information.
I thought you wanted to call information.
ظننت أنك ستطلب بيتزا.
I thought you wanted to order pizza.
I thought you wanted to order a pizza.
88.
88.
88.
ماضي الأفعال المساعدة 2.
Past tense of modal verbs 2.
Past tense of modal verbs 2.
لم يرد ابني أن يلعب بالدمية.
My son did not want to play with the doll.
My son did not want to play with the doll.
لم ترد ابنتي أن تلعب كرة القدم.
My daughter did not want to play football.
My daughter did not want to play soccer.
لم ترد زوجتي أن تلعب معي شطرنج.
My wife did not want to play chess with me.
My wife did not want to play chess with me.
أراد أولادي أن لا يقوموا بنزهة.
My children did not want to go for a walk.
My children did not want to go for a walk.
لم يريدوا أن يرتبوا الغرفة.
They did not want to tidy the room.
They did not want to tidy the room.
لم يريدوا أن يذهبوا إلى أسرتهم.
They did not want to go to bed.
They did not want to go to bed.
لم يسمح له أن يأكل آيس كريم.
He was not allowed to eat ice cream.
He was not allowed to eat ice cream.
لم يسمح له أن يأكل شوكولاتة.
He was not allowed to eat chocolate.
He was not allowed to eat chocolate.
لم يسمح له أن يأكل ملبس بونبون.
He was not allowed to eat sweets.
He was not allowed to eat sweets.
سمح لي أن أتمنى لي شيئا.
I was allowed to make a wish.
I was allowed to make a wish.
سمح لي أن أشتري لي ثوبا.
I was allowed to buy myself a dress.
I was allowed to buy myself a dress.
سمح لي أن أخذ لي حبة شوكولاتة.
I was allowed to take a chocolate.
I was allowed to take a chocolate.
هل سمح لك أن تدخن في الطائرة؟
Were you allowed to smoke in the airplane?
Were you allowed to smoke in the aeroplane?
هل سمح لك أن تشرب بيرة في المستشفى؟
Were you allowed to drink beer in the hospital?
Were you allowed to drink beer in the hospital?
هل سمح لك أن تدخل معك الكلب إلى الفندق؟
Were you allowed to take the dog into the hotel?
Were you allowed to take the dog into the hotel?
في العطلة المدرسية كان يسمح للأطفال أن يبقوا في الخارج طويلا.
During the holidays, the children were allowed to remain outside late.
During the holidays, the children were allowed to remain outside late.
كان يسمح لهم أن يلعبوا طويلا في الفناء.
They were allowed to play in the yard for a long time.
They were allowed to play in the yard for a long time.
كان يسمح لهم أن يسهروا طويلا.
They were allowed to stay up late.
They were allowed to stay up late.
89
89.
89.
صيغة الأمر رقم 1.
Imperative 1.
Imperative 1.
أنت كسول بشكل، لا تكن كسولا للغاية.
You are so lazy. Don't be so lazy.
You are so lazy. Don't be so lazy.
أنت تنام طويلا، لا تنم طويلا.
You sleep for so long. Don't sleep so late.
You sleep for so long. Don't sleep so late.
إنك تأتي في وقت متأخر، لا تتأخر بهذا الشكل.
You come home so late. Don't come home so late.
You come home so late. Don't come home so late.
إنك تضحك بصوت عال، لا تضحك كذلك.
You laugh so loudly. Don't laugh so loudly.
You laugh so loudly. Don't laugh so loudly.
إنك تتكلم بصوت منخفض، لا تتكلم هكذا.
You speak so softly. Don't speak so softly.
You speak so softly. Don't speak so softly.
إنك تشرب كثيرا، لا تشرب بهذا القدر.
You drink too much. Don't drink so much.
You drink too much. Don't drink so much.
إنك تدخن كثيرا، لا تدخن كثيرا.
You smoke too much. Don't smoke so much.
You smoke too much. Don't smoke so much.
إنك تعمل كثيرا، لا تعمل كثيرا.
You work too much. Don't work so much.
You work too much. Don't work so much.
إنك تسرع كثيرا، خفف السرعة.
You drive too fast. Don't drive so fast.
You drive too fast. Don't drive so fast.
انهض يا سيد مولر.
Get up, Mr. Miller.
Get up, Mr. Miller.
اجلس يا سيد مولر.
Sit down, Mr. Miller.
Sit down, Mr. Miller.
ابق في مقعدك سيد مولر.
Remain seated, Mr. Miller.
Remain seated, Mr. Miller.
كن صبورا، تحل بالصبر.
Be patient.
Be patient.
خذ وقتك، لا تتسرع.
Take your time.
Take your time.
انتظر لحظة، انتظر قليلا.
Wait a moment.
Wait a moment.
كن حذرا.
Be careful.
Be careful.
كن دقيقا في المواعيد.
Be punctual.
Be punctual.
لا تكن غبيا.
Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid.
90.
90.
90.
الأمر 2.
Imperative 2.
Imperative 2.
احلق ذقنك.
Shave.
Shave.
اغتسل.
Wash yourself.
Wash yourself.
مشط شعرك.
Comb your hair.
Comb your hair.
اتصل. اتصلوا.
Call.
Call.
ابدأ. ابدأوا.
Begin.
Begin.
توقف. توقفوا.
Stop.
Stop.
اترك هذا. اتركوا هذا.
Leave it.
Leave it.
قل هذا. قولوا هذا.
Say it.
Say it.
اشتري هذا. اشتروا هذا.
Buy it.
Buy it.
لا تكن أبدا غير صادق.
Never be dishonest.
Never be dishonest.
لا تكن أبدا وقحا.
Never be naughty.
Never be naughty.
لا تكن أبدا غير مهذب.
Never be impolite.
Never be impolite.
كن دائما صادقا.
Always be honest.
Always be honest.
كن دائما لطيفا.
Always be nice.
Always be nice.
كن دائما مهذبا.
Always be polite.
Always be polite.
عد سالما لبيتك.
Hope you arrive home safely.
Hope you arrive home safely.
دير بالك على حالك.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
زرنا مرة أخرى في أقرب وقت.
Do visit us again soon.
Do visit us again soon.